And hello, everybody. Oh man, my camera got moved. What in the world? Yeah, that looks a little better. How we doing? Texas Fun Flyboy and Steve 099er. Welcome, guys. We're here on the ground at this is West Virginia International Chuck Yeager field, and at the FBO here at the Jet Center, getting ready to fly in the Virtual USA Flying Club's Turbines over Tennessee, and we're going to be in exclamation point go around. Pixie, thanks, man. Thanks for the description. Yeah, hopefully there won't be any of that, but you never know with me, especially since it's been a little while since I've flown the beautiful Meridian here. So we're gonna be doing that.
Going around.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, we're just now recovering from the visit. And man, oh man, I tell you what, that guy, the junior first officer, non-stop activity for 4 days. Hey, Jet, come here. Let me see what you have. Bring it here, Finn. Finn, fetch it up. Good boy. What do you have? Come here. Let me see it. Good boy, Finn. Come here, Finn. Bring it here. Good job, man. Thank you. No, that was a tempting one to play with. No, guys, sorry. That one's not a toy. That's part of your mama's decorations. But anyway, we had fun. I'm all worn out, and but in a good way. But yeah, let's get going. We've got about an hour and a half flight here, and again, this is, oh man, this is one of those deals. All right, so boy, I've done something here. I have to. All right. I might have to mess with my controls a little bit here. I tried doing something a minute ago to help with the, well, there's an issue I'm having with the Learjet. So I changed this to lock. But I don't want, why is it lighting up my, all right, I'm going back to Legacy on that, I guess. I didn't realize it was gonna, yeah, there we go. Gonna light up my, I don't want my little instruments or whatever I'm clicking on. I don't need those lit up like that. So anyway, boundless energy. Yes, indeed. Any word about the flotation being updated for X.12? I haven't heard anything yet about that. But the Learjet, yeah, in the meantime, is definitely it's been a lot of fun. I do know that Downwind Sim is working on a mod for the Coronado Citation 525, and he's making pretty good progress from what I understand. So that may be coming before anything else. I don't know if there was another developer working on that or not, but all right, everything's in the blue here. Yep. Aeroflyer, hey. Yeah, you haven't been flying like crazy, loving every second of it. Yeah, it's really nice. It's been a lot of fun. All right, well, we might as well add some passengers. What do you say, guys? I don't even know how much everybody's going to be under 200, even after the holidays. And then we're gonna fill it up here about halfway. We'll load that guy up, and we'll skip the red carpet and all that business. Okay, I hope everything else is still pretty well.
Hello, Sim.
Downwind Sims finding palm trees in the Bush League backcountry scenery that we're working on. So that's always good. In Oregon, the old Oregon palm trees. They're close relations to the Idaho palm trees that we sometimes find. All right, do I? Ground ops. I think everything is off, so we're good there. Yeah. All right. We're good there. Oh, you're talking Fixie. You may be talking about Stevo, and Fixie might be talking about the Torque Sims citation. Ah, very nice, very nice. I didn't realize that they were making one as well. So that would be cool. All right, passengers are boarded, doors are closed, switches are switch gear down, flaps up. That appears to be what I need there. Can't decide right now which one of these is my condition lever, so we're gonna just we might need some power. I can't remember, but all right, let's get the ECS. That needs to be off right now. Parking brake is indeed set. Yep, parking brake is set. Bleed air is pulled and off. Overhead switches, we've got the emergency switch. Man, it has been a while. That's going to be clicked on. The nav light coming on. Battery switch can come on. The flaps, let's just make sure everything is retracted here. I believe it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, Downwind Sim working on that Coronado. And like I said before, making pretty good progress. His biggest issue is he has somebody that is always distracting him and taking him away from his work. I don't know who that would be. All right, fuel pumps. Go to manual. Ignition goes to wait a second. Fuel pumps. Starter switch goes to auto. Ignition, I think, goes to manual as well. I don't have the ignition in there. What the heck? All right. Oops. I forgot this is a push and hold deal. My biggest problem is I don't remember which one of these levers is my... There we go. That is the one thing I forgot to do beforehand, is just make sure I've got the controls profile selected, but I couldn't remember which is which as far as the lever for condition. But hey, we're there. All right. We've managed to start it without a hot start or hung start, which is always a good thing. Yeah, everything's green and happy. I will take that. Now let's go back up here. Let's get the gens going. We can get the alternator going. Fuel pumps can go to auto. Ignition can be turned off. That can be closed. The emergencies can be turned off. Avionics can come on. We do have got something in my sock bugging me. We do have ATC. We've got center. So that'll be kind of nice. Can't see anything over here just yet. I don't think so. We can turn the windshield. Oh, maybe we can't. There we go. Defog anti-ice. I think that's just regular heat. Nav lights are on. All right, yeah, I think we're okay there. Beautiful. Avionics switch is on, and yeah, it's going to be time for us to come down here and get this thing going. Yeah, let me just double check here. I think it was center that we had, and oh, never mind. We do not have that anymore. Yes, we do. Indy Center on 1955. Let's go get our clearance, and we'll be off. Well, how's everybody's week been? I hope you've had a little bit of time off, if nothing else. I mean, I know not everybody is spoiled like a public school teacher and gets, you know, like a 2-week vacation, but I hope you've been able to take a little time and see some family and friends and eat some pie and all that good stuff as well. Take a couple of naps. Indy Center 1955. Let's make sure we're talking to him. And yeah. Indy Center, good evening, November 11816. On the ground over at West Virginia International with an IFR request.
Or 11816 going.
Yeah, we've got the local weather here and requesting IFR clearance down to Nashville.
November 11816, Indy Center cleared to the Nashville Airport via Red Vectors Congo, then as filed. Maintain 3000, expect 24010 minutes after departure. Departure is this frequency, squawk 2730.
Cleared down to Nashville, Radar Vectors Congo, then is filed. Will maintain 3000, expect 240. We'll stay with you and squawk 2730, November 11816.
Number 11816, feedback's correct. You can let me know when you're ready to taxi the Charleston altitude 29085.
Give you a call for taxi and 85, November 11816. All right. We're expecting runway 15, 15.
12,000 feet, American 184.
American 184, roger.
Cheesy Poof KC, hello from Nashville. Hey, thank you for the first time chat. Hello, happy Thursday.
American 184, you expect the ILS from the 17 right approach.
All right, we're needing 3,000 to start. That's set. Our code, transponder code, is going to be 2730.
American 184, you expect the ILS from the 17 right approach.
And we'll just go ahead and leave that on ALT. That looks good.
Expect ILS 17 right for American 184.
I want to turn the wind on. Oh, it's already set. Good deal.
Indianapolis, turn left on to...
All right, let's go get this in. It's not a super complicated flight plan, thankfully. This... Yeah, this does have that thing, but doesn't really. It's kind of out of the way here. I think we can do...
Left on Charlie, right on Charlie 1, hold short runway 23, left.
Yeah, we can do this. So we're going to start from CRW. We're going to enter that. Then our en route waypoint. One of them is going to be Congo.
2004, turn right heading to,
oh my gosh.
correction 210, right heading 210.
There we go.
Going to maintain 4,000.
Congo.
210, 4,000 Delta.
Great Lakes area. Yeah. Let's not go to the Republic of Congo.
Giant 38, Indy Center, East on frequency.
And we're going to go... Oh, here's where... Can I load an airway here? Yeah, let's do the...
Giant 38, Indy Center, squawk ident.
Doesn't really have... Oh, there it is. Quebec 34. Nice. And then we are going to exit on...
Giant 38 to radar contact.
Swap.
5 miles east of Newcomerstown. DME. Altitude in case level 380.
There it is. And we'll load that in. Beautiful. And then our arrival airport is Nashville.
1346 Indy Center, hello, squawk ident.
Sweet. We've got a little bit of time to set our
Giant
approach. We're going to be expecting an ILS 3-1. How are things in Nashville, by the way? Cheesy Poof, KC. Okay, so we've got the avionics MFD CAS messages. Pitot heat, we need to get that turned on, I guess. Feel like it's a little early for that. Actually, we'll hold off on that for just a bit. But we will be ready for taxi. Just familiarize myself again with the lights. There's pitot, prop heat, stall heat, all that good stuff. Landing taxi lights are up here. Okay, good deal. We need to go ahead and get the cabin comfort ready to go here. We're going to turn the air on. I need to... Let's just make sure everything over here looks good. You turn all that on anyway. We'll go about middle of the road here. I think that'll be fine. Okay, set flaps for 10. Trim is looking good here.
Giant 38, like you read my mind. I was about to ask you if you could expect that. You can clear to the Cincinnati airport via direct Tiger.
Okay.
Join the Tigers.
We are supposed to set the rudder trim to the right here, and I'm trying to remember where that's indicated. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? I believe. Yeah, rudder trim. So we go 1, 2 or so to the right. Has just a little bit of left-hand torque. Apparently, that looks good. All right, and then the
American 184 looks like you're on the wrong
destination elevation.
280.
Yeah, we're a little higher than that, I think, when we get into Nashville, aren't we?
Fly heading 280.
Yeah, 569.
Right approach.
For the life of me, I don't remember how to. I don't remember how to set that.
5 miles southeast of Hazard.
I don't remember how to set that, you guys. All right, well, we'll work on that as we get going here. Anybody remember how to set that destination elevation? Have to do it within the flight plan here, maybe?
United 1346, make it as quick as you can, please.
And we had that cutscene, and that cutscene.
Giant 38 cross Tiger at 1000 Cincinnati altimeter is.
We had a big island.
It was 590. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember how to do that.
Delta 2004, you're 3 miles from Fraze. Maintain 3000 to establish. Clear for the ILS, runway 18 West approach.
See if that does anything.
3 miles from Fraze. Actually, can we just have a vector back around? Because it's kind of...
No, that didn't do anything.
2004, Roger. Turn.
Okay, I'm gonna have to research that.
Maintain 3000.
I don't remember how to do that. All right, so we've got the bleed air on. We've got the ECS. We've got altimeter set. We've got the... Let's turn the fuel pumps back over here to manual. Ignition goes to manual.
FedEx 9120, cross runway 23 left, and taxi via Delta. Have a good day.
Don't need any ice protection.
taxi via Delta 9120.
The pitot heat going here. We're going to get the taxi lights going. Flaps are set, and let's brief the taxi here real quick. So again, we're expecting a departure from runway 15. So we got a little bit of a... Oh, wait a second. That is right. We actually don't have 1.5 anymore, you guys. So let me check the let me check the winds again. Maybe the weather's moving into Nashville also. Winds right now 280 at 8. All right, so yeah, runway 23. So it looks like we got a little bit of a longer taxi, but they'll probably take us up some variant of Charlie to Alpha and all the way up here. And we'll take full length. We'll take full length.
UPS 1849, Indy Center, low radar contact.
And center November 11816 is ready for taxi. And we'll be requesting 23.
Number 11816, runway 23, taxi via Bravo Alpha.
Bravo Alpha 23, 11816. All right, here we go. A little bit of a right-hand turn. Hopefully we can get around all these dudes.
Right heading 350.
Okay.
Heading 350, American 184.
I think I'll leave that off just for now.
Climb maintain 50310.
Okay, brakes are working.
Delta 2004, turn right heading 360.
And let's see about our reversers are working. Good. We will taxi in beta range here just to keep it under control.
R20 Juliet Sierra contact.
Can I get out here? I think I have to go back right here. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I forgot about this. A little bit of a scenery issue. I did this last time too, you guys. All right, well, we're gonna go over river, over the hill, over the dale. Meridian 500 will never fail. Yeah, this is a Bayware scenery also, which is kind of like, okay. But, yeah.
38 resident.
I forgot I did that same thing last time. Okay, here's Bravo. It's a pretty cool little airport, honestly, though. I mean, it's got some neat custom objects, and it's West Virginia area, of course, very scenic anyway. We'll slow down a bit. Slow down a bit. Coming up on the right hand side, you've got the military area, obviously. All those big heavies there. And then over here on the left is the terminal. This is Chuck Yeager, West Virginia, Charleston. Charlie Romeo Whiskey. I think I'm supposed to see on Bravo here. But yeah, really a neat little airport. It's one of those that's not very expensive, and it was on sale one day for like $5 or something like that, and I grabbed it. It's been really nice. It is. It's up on top of the mountain, all covered with cheese. But anyway, I digress. All right, so we are going to be, let's see.
Yes, sir. UPS 2004 heavies back with you requirement 1,800.
UPS 2004, Indy Center, radar contact, climb maintain 50340.
Okay, left is clear.
American 184, descend
Right's looking good.
Send maintain 3000, American 184.
We'll get going down to the end for 2-3. We'll be out of here. This is the final event, by the way, for the Virtual USA Flying Club in 2023. It's been a really awesome year, and getting close to being my final event. as well. We still have Saturday as a regularly scheduled day, but again, with me being off and on vacation, there's an outside chance that there might be something cooking tomorrow as well. We'll see. And then, of course, Monday.
Delta 2004, turn right heading 170, join the runway 1.
Monday is January 1st. It's Bush League Backcountry Fly-In number 52, and we'll be up in Oregon. Downwind Sim and I are currently
I might have given you that a little late. If you need
working on
210 to rejoin.
working on the airports and getting all that ready to go. Another very scenic, mountainous, out of the way area with lots of fun
And Delta 2004,
spots
you're
to
5 miles
explore and
there,
some challenging
maintain
airfields.
2000,
And
that was clear for the Alice,
hopefully you
runway
guys will enjoy it. Keep your eyes peeled. www.downwindsim.com, and hopefully we're going to try to get the information out as soon as we can. We always try to shoot for like Friday of the weekend of the event. Like we try to get it out Friday, but sometimes it's Saturday, sometimes it's Sunday. Every once in a while it's the day of, and we're a little behind
United 2076.
this particular event. So, but we'll do the best we can to get it out as soon as possible. It's mainly the X-Plane folks that need the scenery link, because there's some downloading and stuff that needs to be done. Yeah, I have been myself. I know you have been, because you've been working on all kinds of different aircraft, and I have also been in the air quite a bit, in that Learjet, in this plane, in the PC-12. Does anybody even remember the A-to-A Comanche? I mean, holy moly. I've been trying to think about what the second half of the year has been since really this summer in the flight sim world,
84, turn right
and
heading 080.
especially in Microsoft Flight Sim. It is like, wow. What's shiny and fussy this week? The A300. Any builds A300. All right.
American 184, turn right heading 080.
554 heavy with you in the climb, 2,000 for 5,000 RNAV drop off.
All right, I need to do this here.
Yes, sir. UPS 554 heavy.
We're gonna go GPS
554, and you send a radar contact.
and Miss Piggy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I tell you what.
Flight level 340.
And looks like they've done a fairly good job. I do hear some about the only complaint I'm hearing is, well, I'm hearing two complaints. Number one is that it is
Delta 2004, winds 210.
little frame heavy, kind of like, basically a lot like the A310, the freeware A310. So there's been a little bit of grumbling about that. Not much, but a little. But the other thing that I've heard that we all kind of knew is that is really not that significantly different from the A310, which is free. So, of course, for us, the A300 came first for me, and so there is a little bit of a pull and appeal, and
2076, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
I won't get into the entire any builds X-Plane deal, but yeah, there's a little bit of an appeal.
American 184, you're
We'll
4
see.
miles
Fixie, have you got it yet?
Right heading 140, maintain 3,000 till established, clear for the Alice, runway 17 right approach.
140 until established. And then maintain 3,000 until established and clear for the Alice 17 right.
Okay, we're looking to rotate at 85 and climb at 100. And don't plan to yet. You're going to wait for the just flight, aren't you? Center November 11816, holding short at Charleston, ready for departure.
11816 on departure fried. The runway heading, winds variable at 5, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading and clear for takeoff, runway 23, November 11816. All right, let's just double check here.
Contact 20 miles southwest of
3,000 set. All that looks good. Max climb power up to 3. And do I have to arm? I don't think I have to arm the altitude. I just think I have to get going. All right, so we're going to we'll preset the heading, and that looks good. Here we go, boys and girls. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out. Thanks for being with me
Contact tower number
for this late start. Look at this trestle bridge
Tower
thing.
114.2 for American 184.
That's so cool. I'm not gonna be able to show it in time, am I? That's really cool. Okay, we're looking at runway heading up to 3,000. That should get us clear of terrain and all that fun stuff. Let's get it lined up here. We got to do a little, let's get the lights going, strobe. Again, I've got pitot heat going. Probably should have the stall heat going as well. Everything here looks good. Manual. And yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. Be right back. See you in a few, Fixie.
Andy Center, good evening, Southwest 2286, that's flight level 340.
Southwest 2286, Indy Center, squawk ident.
Squawk ident,
It's not liking something in the takeoff config here. What wouldn't they like? What wouldn't they like? Ignition is on. Takeoff fuel pumps are on. What wouldn't they like here? Not sure.
Delta 2004, welcome to Cincinnati, exit to the right, taxi ramp, get Tango, have a good day.
Ramp right there.
Not sure what it was hollering at. Gear coming up. Oh, there's that really weird nose pitch down thing when the gear comes up. Climby. It is a little bit pitch, like, just has a strange pitch stuff going on. All right, let's go.
15 miles south of Livingston, VOR.
Let's go. Light level change. Go ahead and turn this on and the yaw damps as well. That should take us.
Radar contacts, the altitude.
11816, 1,900.
Or 11816, call maintain, level 240 on departing 3000, clear direct Congo.
240 and departing 3,000 direct Congo, 11816. Alright, up to cruise altitude. Laps can come up here. Thought I had a way to go by thousands here. There we go.
Vectors for the Alice, runway 18 left approach.
Okay, there's 240, and we're through 3,000, so we can go direct to Congo. Let's come down here.
I don't have any to up.
Let's go ahead and go activate, and then we'll go to nav. Make a little bit of a left-hand turn. And maybe not. Where are we going?
153, Indy Center, hello.
Oh, because my CDI is
maintain 14000.
not on GPS. There we go. Now will we turn?
Hello, sir. Climate 1014,153.
There we go. Might need to re-engage that direct too. That's my fault. Direct Congo. Activate. Now we're chasing it. All right, beautiful. Let's get a little. Get a shot, quick shot before we get out of here. Before we get into the clouds.
Foxtrot 153, clear direct to Livingston.
There's our thumbnail. Good Fixins is saying yes to the PMDG 777, yes to the Just Flight A300B4, and no to the Any builds. So my question, and I haven't checked the difference between the two, is what is the difference between the the B4 and the one that Any Builds has right now. Because I'm also curious about that Just Flight A300 as well. So, all right. So let's see. Climb. We're going to set the max climb power, which is what we have right now. We are torque limited. We need to, let's put the fuel pumps to auto. Maybe that's what they didn't like. Let's put the ignition to auto. Let's cut the landing lights out. We'll put these guys over to pulse, chase the birds away. And our climb, we're looking for a max of 1313 on the torque, which is, we could go a hair more if we wanted, but I don't think I will. ITTs are below the max, which is 770, and the NG is below. I could just nudge it a little bit here.
Throwing 716 in center, hello, cleared to the Newark Airport via the Mario 5 departure VDOC, then as filed, maintain.
And I'm supposed to be at 125 on my climb speed, so I'm actually a little bit off on that. So let's do this. Let's go vertical speed mode. Let's bump it up to 2,000. Pentagon, hello. Nice to see you, Rob. Happy Thursday.
Throwing 716, rebag's correct. Push the starts to your discretion. Call me for taxi. Indianapolis out to there. 29.
Oh, Pentagon. I had a fantastic Christmas. So much fun.
38, turn right heading 270 vectors, Xylus, runway 18 left approach.
So much fun. Okay, those are off, all taken care of there. We're looking for 250, or sorry, 125, 250. And that's probably pretty close. Yeah, let's go to flight level change right about there. It's good enough. Through 10,000 into a 23 knot headwind.
You got 1329 Indy Center, squawk I-10.
But no, yeah, very, very good. Had, of course, we were the house that everybody came to. And it's sort of nice being that, even though it does mean that you know, you don't have family to go to, you know, your mom and dad and all that stuff, right? That's where you used to go. So Connie's parents passed. This is the second Christmas now that we haven't had them. So that's the downside of it. But it is really nice having everybody come to your house and visit you. And anyway. Oh yeah, we host. Usually we invite friends over too, and so that's kind of what we did again this year. So always a lot of fun, lots and lots of food. Way too much. Did a little ham this year. Yep. We had a ham, we had a prime rib, and we're still working on some of that prime, which is fantastic. The ham goes faster at my house than the prime rib, if you can believe that, but it's also good. This thing looks like it'd be pretty comfortable to travel in. You got a little fried ham sandwich. Yeah. What I like to do is I like to make a breakfast casserole, and I take the ham and cut it into like pretty big chunks. And then I take a potato and chunk it up pretty big also with some eggs and some, slice up with some onion and, you know, put some cheese on top. cook it for about 45 minutes. So it's so good. And then you have like for the next 3 or 4 days, you have breakfast leftovers too. So that's fun, and that's a really easy recipe. That's one of my favorite ways to cook leftover ham, though. Of course, we'll do a ham and bean soup. My wife wants to get another smaller ham now, just so she can make some ham and bean soup. Because my brother, my youngest son and his wife, and of course my older son and his wife and the 2 grandkids were all here, plus a very good close family friend. And you know, when you're cleaning up, you just make Ziploc baggies full of ham and prime, and just who needs what, who wants what. Anyway, they clean us out. we other than a little bit of prime rib, we don't have much left. So my wife wants to go get another ham so we can make. She likes to make that 15 bean soup or whatever it is. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. All right, we're just about through 18, and we need to. Can we just do that? Set that. I guess we can't. Let's set ourselves standard barrow. It looks like we're going to have Indy getting us most of the way, and then we're going to kind of come into here, and we've got some approach controllers as well. I think Stu is controlling. Yeah, Stephen Walsh is controlling coming in here, and then we've got Tower. This is the event, and there are three fields. Here's one that's non-towered, and then we've got Smyrna, and then of course Nashville. So like I said, all part of the final event for 2023 for the virtual USA Flying Club. Pretty crazy. I've been crunching some numbers, guys, and I'm gonna share kind of what I've seen this year versus last year. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. It looks like our next event, by the way, for those of you that are non-clubbers, we've got, Monday the 8th, Where's Waldo Lake? And that's coming up on Monday, January 8th. A little bit earlier. It's a 7:30 Eastern Time start.
38, turn right, turn left heading 210, join the runway 18 left local.
And we've got Aviation over Arkansas that following Friday. I'm hosting a Capital Crossfire on Tuesday the 16th. Mike's birthday bash is on the 24th, so we already have 4 events scheduled for January. So if you
2286 descend via the Gibbs 3 arrival, Indianapolis landing southwest, the Indianapolis altimeter is 29er 79er.
If you're a fan of general aviation and you'd like to have a club that organizes some regular VATSIM events, come check us out. Virtual USA Flying Club. There's the Discord link, and there's Rock Valkyrie. Hey, Rob, how are you? Have you been hauling cargo all over the place in your new A300? Too tired. You must have had a heck of a day today. Well, settle in, man. Within no time, I'll have you sleeping. Dan Brown. Hey, how's it going? You're from Tennessee? All right. Very nice to meet you. Thanks for the first time chat. And welcome.
Indianapolis Center, King Air, November 416 Bravo Whiskey's with you at 4000 with runway heading right out of Louisville.
416 Bravo Whiskey, East Center, radar contact, climb maintain 14000, clear direct cargo.
14000, direct cargo.
What field should you depart from? Well, okay, hang on for 1 second there, sir. I can tell you.
United 1346, Lead Myers Space to the North Chicago Center is offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved.
Looks like I'm coming up on Logan County, which is 6 Lima 4. Or there's Williamson, Southern West Virginia Regional, Kilo Echo Bravo Delta. So this is kind of where I'm at.
PS 488 Indy Center, radar contact, climb maintain level 310.
However,
Giant 38.
it's kind of up. You've been to both of those places. I figured you had. You are the you're the John Wayne of aviation. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and load up my add my flight plan here from Sim. Oh, I don't have a sim brief. Dang it! I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Start a new flight. Yeah. Dang it. That was not what I meant to do.
24010, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
So I don't have this one. Yep, I don't have this one filed on SimBrief. I have it just through VATSIM, but anyway, that's okay. So, yep, there we are. You can see we've got some buddies coming in. There's Smitty in the PC-12. Very cool. We've got Casual flying the 7-3. We've got Sphinx in the Mad Dog. Very nice, very nice. Looking good, guys. Who else is flying today? Medner is at Nukayama Airport. I don't know where that is. Probably out here on the west coast somewhere. That's kind of where he was the other day. Pure Luck is up over the Gulf of Alaska. He's in the A300. Ha ha ha. Very nice. Sphinxy. What's Sphinx doing? Oh, yeah, he was in the Mad Dog. We saw him. And then Tim Dog is at Kennedy. He's loading up in the A320. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Oh, 240. We are there. We are there. Very good. Very good. So let's get to my cruise checklist here and let's see what the power settings should be. I hope I didn't just miss a contact. Nope, UPS 1849. All right, so we're up here at cruise. We do have a manual that we could use. I'm not going to look that up though. Well, I didn't give ourselves any too much fuel, did I? We're light and sporty today. I'm just going to let it try to get up to somewhere between 170 and 180, and we'll just kind of go from there. We're definitely not pushing it too hard here. So, and if we can get true airspeed, I mean, we're almost 250, and that's with almost a 40 knot headwind. I think we're feeling pretty good. So Pentagon, I did indeed see the Indy Builds release, and of course I have a moral dilemma now.
449er Mike Alpha, you're at contact 20 miles southeast of Livingston, VOR. Looks like you're going to be over to Memphis here shortly, and they're offline. Radar service terminated for exchange approved.
Just drop something down there and the dog will eat it if I don't get it. So, of course, we all know how much I liked the A300 and X-Plane 11. One of my all-time favorite airplanes when it was all said and done. And then, of course, they kind of they went a little different direction, I guess is the way to say it. And pretty much, just pretty much left the X-Plane products out there. Not unsupported, because their X-Plane 11 stuff they're still supporting, but they just had no real desire, no real sense of urgency to move to X-Plane 12 with any of it. They did ultimately bring the A300 over. I don't know if they brought the Beluga over or not, but they did make an attempt to bring the A300 over. It's still got a lot of issues. I haven't been able to fly it. And it just seemed a little bit like a kind of like a token gesture just to sort of get the X-Plane people off their backs a little bit. And anyway, they moved to Microsoft Flight Sim. That's where they've been developing, and they're doing well, and I'm happy for them and all that good stuff. But it's hard not to feel a little left out in the cold, I guess. And so yeah, I'm a little hesitant about picking it up just because
we're muted. Sorry.
yeah, I don't know. I just still just a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth, I guess. And so then I find out that Just Flight's also making one. I'm like, at first I'm like, oh, cool. But then I realized that Just Flight is another dev team that basically did the same thing. like they just said, yeah, we're not going to do X-Plane anymore. It's not feasible. And they moved over to MSFS. So anyway, like both of those dev teams basically did similar things. And so what's an A300 lover to do, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, the Learjet is awesome. So it is an early release, but they have done, I think these guys have done a really good job of communicating. Well, first of all, I think they spent several, I don't know how many weeks getting it to the point it was at to make it a public release. So anyway, it's like about, I don't know how far they want to go with it in terms of depth of systems and things like that, but like there were some small things with the TDS GTN 750 that they fixed. There were some small sound level issues. There was a dude's foot poking out the bottom of the fuselage that they cleaned. I mean, it's been little things. They just put a hot fix out, and I flew it earlier today, and it's actually flying really, really well. So it's a handful. It really is. There's a lot to manage. It's got a different sort of like approach as far as managing vertical profile, and I love that because it's just different. It hand flies wonderfully, and yeah, but it's anyway. I really have spent a lot of time in it the last couple days, so I almost flew that tonight. In fact, there's a chance I might fly it tonight. I don't know, but downwind sim, just following the money. Yeah. Whatever money they can make, I guess. And I can't blame them. Pentagon, yeah, it's a niche, it's a niche plane, right? Like it's not the everyman's biz jet, but it's one of my favorites. I'm super happy. It's my favorite biz jet, so I'm super happy that it came over. And I didn't pick it up when it was in P3D. But I'm really happy that I had a chance to grab it this go round, because it's been a lot of fun. It'll be a fun plane to stream. That's one thing I don't really have in in MSFS. I know that the CJ4 is out there as a potential bizjet option, but that's just never the Citation bizjets just have never really. They're okay, but they're just they're not what grabs me. This one here does grab me for sure. So it is a $40 early access. So just kind of be aware. It's not a cheapo. But I could see them when it becomes, when it comes out of early access, I could see that price going up. So if it's something that you're going to be interested in anyway, it might not be a bad pickup. Man, I feel like I'm pitching up. Does this thing always ride a little high? Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. What does partner mean? Isn't that what John Wayne calls you when he likes you? I don't know. What does partner mean? I feel like I have a dad joke coming on. Oh, you're talking about like legit partnership. Pentagon said, "Oh, I see. I missed that one there. I think it's so nice they're Microsoft Flight Sim partners now." Yeah, I think they did partnerships. Some of the planes are freeware, so MSFS is paying them up front. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. They're buying up the devs. Yeah, I think they are. I think in a lot of regards they are. And what scares me a little bit is that, like, just how sort of happy the developers are moving away from X-Plane. They're I'm surprised at how tough it's been for some of the different teams to update their planes from 11 to 12, even though that was supposed to be like one of the things that was best about X-Plane 12 is how compatible it was supposed to be. But like in the meantime, like FlyJ Sim has not been able to get their Boeings over. The TBM 850 is still sitting there. The Saab is still sitting there. I mean, there's been some that have come over, but man, there's been others that have really struggled. Flight Factor has really struggled with their planes, and so yeah, it scares me a little bit. If I can do it, it's not hard to upgrade to 12. You need to talk with those guys, I think. But yeah, I don't want all the developers to move over. We need to keep X-Plane alive and well.
Southwest 2286, expect vectors ILS runway 23 left approach.
Expect vectors for ILS 23 left approach, Southwest 23.
All right, I got a message coming up here. Got to check something out. So yeah, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about the state of X-Plane right now, and the fact that it feels like a mass exodus. I was trying to compare the fourth, like if you compare the year 2023, if you compare the releases in Microsoft Flight Sim to X-Plane, it's pretty clear that the balance of power has shifted. And then, man, the fourth quarter alone in Microsoft Flight Sim has been crazy. We've got a raid coming in. Hey, Wash Rank. Welcome, Raiders. Nice to see you. We're heading from West Virginia International down to Nashville as a part of the Virtual USA Flying Club's Turbines over Tennessee event. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good Thursday. And yeah, thanks for coming in. We're in the FS Reborn Meridian 500. One of those super heavyweight releases that we're talking about here for MSFS. The caliber of these aircraft are starting to really, really get up there. And there's fewer and fewer things that X-Plane can hang their hat on as far as we can do this and Microsoft Flight Sim can't do that. It's I know that the flight dynamic thing has always been something that has been such a, like, X-Plane has had such an advantage over that, but the Microsoft Flight Sim developers are starting to get that figured out, starting to get that dialed in. And anyway, it's shown in lots and lots of ways, which is great for people that enjoy the MSFS platform, but not so great if you like having sort of competition and having two major players still pushing each other, which is what I like, because I like both. I like both sims. I still like X-Plane a lot. I really do.
Turn right heading to architecture 150. You can expect
Right,
direct
150,
to
so
dryer. It's showing 716 right heading 150. You can expect direct dryer.
Roger, Portland 760.
And first time chatter, I kind of fell behind there. Nos, how are you? Hello, hello. And again, Wash Rank, thanks for coming in. Oh, it's there's a good bowl game going on right now, the Alamo Bowl. Aha, aha, aha. That's what my friend's texting me about. This is such a great time of year. I love this. There's my man, Cargo Fire. Hey, how's it going? Great to see you. Great to see you, Cargo Fire. If I had to guess, I would say that you are probably the proud owner of a brand new A300 as well, Mr. Cargo Hall. Or are you holding off like me? Are you keeping it at arm's length for a little while? No. Yes. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a divide in the stream in my community. Silent protesting. Thank you. We stand together.
153, one more please.
Even my airspace to the south.
I feel like more of a hypocrite though if I
frequency change is approved.
like if I buy the Just Flight
Roger, 153,
A300 because they did, like I said, they basically have done the same thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know.
Wing 716, clear direct dryer.
Sometimes I think it's just sour grapes on my part, but I don't know. Nerd with Wings, hey, good to see you again. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, about halfway, not quite, I guess.
BS 1329, turn left heading
About a third of the way down to,
Left turn heading 260, UPS 13.
yeah, down to Nashville. I kind of screwed up. Oh, there we go. Add my flight plan. I'll add the VAT sim. There we go. And yeah, we got a little virtual USA Flying Club event going tonight. Last one of the year. Oh, oh, that's right. I keep forgetting, Scott. You changed you're going to have to remind me of that because I am so tuned in. I even think that the junior first officer did a welcome for you at one point. I don't remember. But anyway, good to see you. Good to see you. The FS Reborn 500 is better anyway, yeah. And I've been having a lot of fun with the Learjet as well. So, I mean, I look at the last 4 aircraft that I've acquired. The A-to-A Comanche, this plane, the FS Reborn M500, the PC-12 from Soulworks, and then the Learjet. I mean, like, that's a pretty good, like, that's a pretty good 4-pack there. I got the Tao's Hangar Llama also helicopters. I got five really good high quality add-ons here, and yeah, so that has also made it a little easier to stay away from the big heavies. Oh, and I've got the BAE 146. Like, that's been my year, is acquiring MSFS aircraft, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, the Learjet, here's what I've been telling people. It's not your typical easy, like, it's not a Phenom 300 where you push 2 buttons and you're flying. It's work. It's old school. It has a touch of modern, like, it's not a Lear 25, which is all just, you know, old steam gauges and no GPS and all, which is, I wish we had that, honestly, but this is still plenty of work, and it's got
2320 descend,
just
maintain 502.
like a little different workflow, and so it's gonna be
Southwest 2286.
it's gonna be a niche aircraft, and kind of like, well, like all these really, like there's some people that don't like turboprops, and they're not gonna get the Meridian 500, or they're not gonna get the PC-12.
1329, 5 miles from Spires.
You know, there's people that don't like helicopters, so they're not going to get the Llama. This one's the same way, but it happens to be my favorite bizjet of all time, so I was really happy to see it come out. And I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's early access, so it's still got a little bit of smoothing out to do, and they just put a hot fix out this morning, I think, that fixed a few things with the TDS GTN 750, but it's a fun old school bizjet for sure. Santa has come through for me. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, it's been a good year. It's been a good year. It's been fun to show folks in the channel kind of some different aircraft, and yeah, that's part of the deal, right? They've supported my channel, and so I'm happy to kind of make those bring those aircraft on and show them what's going on. Hopefully help them make a good decision. But anyway, hoping to get the Learjet on stream here maybe Saturday. We'll see. Barbaric Iron, you mentioned easy plane to fly with a couple buttons. May I ask you what plane that was? So one of my favorite bizjets, first of all, actually, hi, Barbaric Iron. Happy Thursday. But one of my favorite bizjets to fly is the Aerobasque Phenom 300 over in X-Plane. And it's a single pilot rated bizjet. So everything is set up for ease and simplicity. And it's one of those that is really easy to set up, very simple to fly, a lot of automation, easy engine startup procedure, all that stuff. And yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of that plane. That is a really, really solid bizjet, if you like those things. It sounds a little like the Cockspur Mustang in terms of workflow, from what I've heard. I don't have the Mustang, but it sounds a lot like that. Just a very enjoyable plane to fly, and generally speaking, very relaxed. Not a huge, super stressful workload. And you've got to work obviously on departure and on arrival and stuff like that. But overall, anyway, if you're looking for a bizjet that's just a joy to fly, that's definitely a good one. Cockspur has a Phenom 100 coming out too. Oh man, wow. PC-12. Oh, that's right. It made you reinstall MSFS. Yeah, but you said that was maybe a blessing because you hadn't done a reinstall since you first got it, which is actually where I'm at, Cargo Fire. I probably need to do a reinstall myself. One thing I did do that helped a little bit is I moved things over with that Microsoft add-on linker tool, MSFS add-on linkers tool, and that has helped a little bit kind of declutter, and I can turn things on and off, so it's helped my loading time and things like that. But it maybe is time for a reinstall. I don't know. Oh, you haven't launched it in over 4 months since. Oh man.
Central aircraft Indy Center will be closing approximately 15 minutes.
All right, so we're going to lose Indy Center, which means we're probably going to have to do some pilot math. And this is especially interesting because we don't have any kind of arrival that we're using. We're just simply grabbing... I wonder if I have the ATIS yet for Nashville. Yes, I do. All right, very good.
Indy Center, American 2757 with you, flight level 340 and
Mission
about
Juliet.
10 miles to the northeast of the Zanzaville VOR.
American 2757.
And what's the weather doing here? 280 at 4, 10 statute miles overcast at 2,800 altimeters 29 or 9 or 3. They were getting a little bit of weather early on, but I don't know. It doesn't really show that. It looks like they're doing ILS to the 20s. So which one would we pick here? Let's go to Nashville. Let's see where we would be parking. Where is the GA terminal here? FBO is up here, so we would be hopefully getting 20 left. And then yeah, maybe an exit here on Hotel 3 to come around here to the FBO. All right, we'll plan 20 left. So we'll have a little bit of ATC help because we do have approach on, but it's going to be our job to sort of get ourselves down to, into the ballpark here. So like at Reba, do we have anything? Yeah, we want at 5,000 at Reba. All right, so let's do some pilot math based off of that 5,000 at Reba. Then we'll come back and we'll brief the rest of this approach here. Very late in Germany. You got to go to sleep. Hey, holy cow, it is late. Holy moly, it's well 2 in the morning, almost 3 in the morning your time. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Sleep well. Happy Friday your time, and enjoy the weekend. 4. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you crazy Germans, man, you're tough. Tougher than nails. Thanks for coming in, though. Appreciate it. It's so dang cool to have friends from all over the world. I love that. Love that about Flight Sim. All right, where am I? Well, who am I? What are we doing here? Oh, yeah, pilot math. Okay, so we are 70. All right, well, let's start with this. We're 24,000. We need to get down to 5,000. So, yeah, let's, oops.
5 Yankee India Romeo Echo, Shep 5,
So we're needing to lose, whoops.
5 Yankee India Romeo
I gotta,
Echo, Indy Center, radar contact, I'll maintain level 310.
Flight level 310, 5 Romeo.
As much as I love having a calculator on my cell phone, I hate how it doesn't always work. You push the button and it doesn't show up. Anyway, we need to lose 19,000. I'm going to divide that by 3.5, which gives me about like about 54-ish miles, 55 miles. Yeah, so about somewhere in that 50 to 60 mile range, just to be safe. So that's the airport, and I need to be. So let's do this. Let's select an approach. We're going to take 20 left, ILS 20 left. And then we're going to take Reba. Yep, Reba is our initial fix. So I want to be down to 5,000 at Reba. Might as well turn this on here. What's my barrows?
High speed, thanks very much, 5 Romeo.
751. There we go. So that's going to go down here, and we're going to load it. All right. Yep, it's just for, okay. So now I got to figure out where is swap in relation to Reba. Reba. Oh man, this is where I always get screwed up. Okay, swap is here. So from swap to Reba, that is the question, my friends. Gats to swap is 26. There's 50-ish. Almost feel like if I start down at Gats, be all right. If I start down, here's the thing. I'm going to start down, and then approach is going to grab me anyway. So at least I can kind of be down a little bit lower. You know what though? honestly, I'm only at 240. So maybe what I'm going to do is this. I think what I'm going to do is wait until I get into, no, it looks like the handoff area here is right after swap. Looks like that's when we jump into Memphis Center. And so I actually am going to start my descent I think I'm going to start down at Gats.
Delta 567, gonna be the
This
nearest
will
Memphis
do
South,
a little bit of a,
service terminated for exchange approved.
we'll do a little bit of a top of descent calculation for you here. Let's see what it shows us here. And actually, they're showing right before swap as our TOD. I just feel like that's a little bit late. I'm gonna start it in between here. I'm just gonna, yeah. Pixie hasn't been on X-Plane 12 for a while. It's been too unreliable lately, plus all the shiny toys in MSFS. Yeah, I have
PS 2134, any single radar contact, call maintain follow 350.
that's pretty cool. I have a pretty nice collection in X-Plane right now. I'm very, very happy with the planes that I have. And I do have a few that I own for X-Plane 11, like we talked about the FlyJSim stuff, that I would love to see updated and ported over eventually. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. I've got some great propeller-driven aircraft. I've got a couple of helicopters that I like. It's cool to see that epic E1000 get updated as well, and I've flown that a little bit. I almost flew that tonight, actually. But it's a little squirrely, and I've spent more time in this than the Epic, so I'm like, we'll just stick with the Meridian. But couple of good jets, the Dash 8. So like, I really feel good about the airplanes that I have over in X-Plane 12, and it's been better. It was the lesser stable sim of the two for a little while. Iowa Scotsman, what is going on, Ron? Happy Thursday, my friend. But now MSFS has started to become a little stuttery for me as well. So have any of you guys added that frame, what's it called? The frame recovery mod, or what is that called? The oh shoot, I'm hearing some good things. I'm hearing some not good things. I'm hearing some like it kicks your frames up, but then it also causes some other issues. And Fixie, you're still waiting for the updated TBM. Yeah, you and me both. And then Scott, you and me both. I would love that Saab 340, that leading edge Saab. I would love that. That was one of my cult favorites there. The frame generation mod or whatever, yeah. And it's like, apparently it does sort of what it's like advertising, right? It bumps up your frames, allows you to kind of run things at a higher setting, but I have heard some people that have said that they're getting just some weird aliasing and some people are saying that their sim is less stable and more CTDs. And so I don't know if anybody else had tried it out or not. I haven't, obviously, yet. I'm still trying to just kind of back off settings, and I've tried to do that shader cache trick to see if it helps out. And, so I'm holding off.
FedEx 55 with you at 370.
With you. Who's got it?
FedEx 55, 80 Center. I'm actually be logging off here shortly, so you can continue on Eaton Com every night.
Beat you to it. But I'm with you, Fixie. I have had there has been some aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim that have just, for whatever reason, just been a little bit more interesting lately.
Thanks very much. 5 Romeo Echo.
And I think it's in a big part that like there just isn't anything that's been like I've been looking for a good helicopter for the longest time that I can actually run. I know the Hype Performance Group guys have made some good helis, but I can't. They're too frame heavy for me. I can't run them. So the Llama was appealing in that regard. This, this is very much like that TBM. So this was, I don't have the black square stuff. So this was my attempt to get close to that TBM. Of course, I've always loved the PC-12. That's been such a fun plane. It's very much like the Kodiak, I guess. It's a little bit bigger, obviously with retractable gears, bigger, faster. But there's just been some really interesting planes in MSFS. So more power to them. Okay. We are going to start heading down after GOTS, and we're going to be down to 5,000. Well, we'll start down to 5,000. We'll see what ACT tells us. Preset that. You like the H160, but it's a bit too modern, a little too easy to fly. Yeah, you still don't like the helicopter flight model. I'm hearing that too. Enabling frame generation. Thank you for sharing that, Rock Valkyrie.
16, got me leave my airspace to the southwest. Memphis centers offline. Record service terminated for exchange agreement.
It was great talking to you. Have a good night. Appreciate your ATC, November 11816. See ya.
EPS 4076. No further ATCs available for you.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to. I'm gonna go over to approach 1935.
EPS 21 at 34. No further ATC available for you. Radar service
1935.
21.
Louisville departure, roll of 52, climbing through 3,000 for 5,000, RNF to drop.
Rollo 52.
1935, there we go. Alright, so we'll be talking to those guys here in just a little bit. Stephen Welch, have I tried DCS World? No, I am purposely staying away from that. That's a huge, huge rabbit hole that I could see myself getting very, very deeply caught up in. That looks really cool. I've seen a lot of guys fly that, and it does look cool. Talk about they give you the world for free basically, and then you got to buy all the aircraft. And anyway, yeah, that would not be good. That would not be good.
Golf Delta, turn right, heading 290, intercept the runway 32 localizer.
Right, 290, intercept runway 32 localizer.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn.
5 Golf Delta, you're 5 miles from Japu. Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS.
Can't really turn him down all that much, I guess, but they have some awesome helicopters in DCS World. I think from the people that I know that fly DCS versus X-Plane versus MSFS, they say far and away the helicopters in DCS are amazing. All right.
2-3 in November, descend to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, 2-3 November.
So I'm purposely staying away. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? I forgot to set the landing altitude. Oh, there we go. It finally got reset for me. Good.
21 to Nashville, departure radar contact. climbing, maintain.
All right, let's do this.
And expect vectors for the ILS runway 20 over Jason Dune.
I'm going to pull back on the power a little bit. We're going to go ahead and spin it down. And about 1,500 feet a minute. We'll just try to keep our speed
Number 9 right, Papa, turn right heading 2
somewhere close
right localizer.
to where we are right now. There's Smitty Popeye here on the comms.
And DOCOM 6 at 221, it's the ILS runway 20 approach. And let me know when you have information, Alpha at JC Dune. Copy that, ILS 20, what's the weather?
I think I can contact him. Basically, here's kind of the line. I'm gonna give him a holler as we go over swap, which is probably better if I can give him. It's probably better if I can give him a VOR though. Can I give him a VOR? Yeah, just south of. Is this south of Lake Cumberland? Alright, so when I get to here, it'll be just passing the Livingston VOR. It's a little early, but I think it'll be alright.
And the tower's 118.5. 118.5.
Yeah, we'll just get ourselves down a little bit here. So we do have an altimeter we can put in ahead of time here. 2993.
Contact tower 118.6. 118.6.
Okay. Not much of an adjustment there, obviously. And 20 left is what we're expecting for now. So we'll see if that holds true. I feel like I started down a little too soon, honestly. Here I was worried about being a little too late, and I think I'm a little too soon. That's okay. We'll level off 1,000 feet a minute. What I'm hoping to do is be down like around 16,000. We'll probably level off at 16 at snap, and that'll give us only 11,000 for the ATC to play with.
DOCOM 621, turn left heading 330. Left 330, DOCOM 621.
Okay, we've got departure loaded up, and I do think we have a tower also. Yeah, we do 1860. Let's go ahead and put that in. Just be ready for that. Okay, let's go ahead and finish briefing this this approach here. So we are expecting to be at 5,000 here at Reba, and we're going to be, I'm guessing we're going to be getting vectors, you know, anywhere between Swap here and Nashville. We're going to pick up the ILS at 9.1 DME here at Kramer, and we'll be down to, actually we'll be after that, it'll be at Judd, we'll be down 2,000, and that's 6 miles from the field.
6 Bravo Whiskey, turn left heading
751 is barrel. If we go missed, it's a hard left-hand turn. Come out here to Lennon and hold. And it's a climb to 3,000 there. So we turn 040, and then we grab this outbound Nashville 114.1. That'll all be loaded up for us automatically. We'll double check it though in the GPS just to make sure. All right, what did I say? 18,000. I want to be 16,000. We'll level off at 16. That'll be good. That'll be good. Okay.
6 Bravo Whiskey, it's going to maintain 3,000.
Yeah, 3,000 on 6 Bravo Whiskey.
All right. So
Number 2 at 3 November Cross.
I promised you.
3,000 net drop as we cleared the ILS runway 32 approaching to Smyrna.
Cross drop is at or above 3,000. At drop is cleared. ILS 32 approaching to Smyrna. Qualis 2.
Promised you some data here, some club data. So you get exclusive access to Virtual USA Flying Club event data.
7,000 will be 1,000 feet below you.
Let me get leveled off here first, and I'll show you what we've got for 2022 last year, and then I'll compare with this event data still out, but we can make a little bit of a comparison, and it's kind of interesting. I almost feel like we don't have enough time to look at all this, but that's okay. I'll show you a little bit anyway. And then I am going to post it all out on the Virtual USA Flying Club Discord with a little bit more explanation, a little more detail, just for everybody to look at, because it's always fun just to look back at a fantastic year.
621, turn left heading.
I'm going to keep my speed up here if I can, without overspeeding. All right, that should be pretty good. All right, so this is what it looked like from last year. So this is I'm just going to kind of give you the rundown here. So last year we had 54 total events, an average attendance of 16.2, and you can kind of see it peaked here in March. Our winter months are busy months for us. We have a little peak at March, it drops down, we get into the summertime months. You know, we're not too bad. Once August hits, we're kind of at a low point here. And then for some reason last year, our December was really low in terms of attendance. It was below 15. Our event times, this is last year. We were kind of night owls. We liked those midnight Zulu or later events. Our average was higher than that for the 2,000 to 2,300, and then those early events we didn't. We were a little less in attendance. We loved our Tuesday flights last year, which I thought was interesting. And downwind sim, you're trying the same flight in the Mustang. It'll be fast. It'll be fast. Tuesday was our favorite day. Everything else was pretty even though, honestly. Maybe a little bit of more attendance on Sunday and Monday, and then our type of events.
Nashville information kilo now current wind 29006 altimeter 29992.
All right, I better adjust that. Kilo.
Alpha, wind 280 at date altimeter 29991.
So you can see the type of event was the pack the pattern. That's what PTP is. Pack the pattern events were our most popular. We like the fly-ins as second most popular. We've always been big fans of the conga line. So anyway, just thought that was kind of interesting to see for 2022, and then so far for 2023, these are the changes. So attendance actually down a little bit. Again, tonight's event is not in yet, but more events, just not as well attended. Again, our winter months are kind of our high months. Oops, I'm overspeeding a little bit. Nope, I'm okay. What am I? Oh, Sim Caesar. The big difference here is our early time slots are the most popular. Sim Caesar. All right, well, I love talking data, but I got to say hello to my friend Sim Caesar and company. Welcome, Raiders. Monster SD, Ascended Gravity. MG Lickman. Or M. Glickman. Who else? Peter Mooney, I heard you come in. And the real Triogoth. Hi, hello, welcome. And thank you for 23 months, Sim Caesar. And thank you for 29, Scotty to Vrati. You guys are awesome. You guys almost have a hype train started. I picture Sim Caesar walking around town and just like a hype train following him just as he's walking downtown to go get groceries. He just brings the excitement. Could have sworn he had 29 the other day. Well, shoot, I don't know. It's Twitch, man. They're probably pulling some shady deal. I don't know. But anyway, welcome anyway. Welcome. If I buy an M, will you lick it? M. Glickman. House 75, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate you guys. Happy Thursday. Hope your flight went well. You've done 2 today, right? Did you did an earlier one and then just you kind of pulled a double shift today? There, Sim Caesar. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, I got to get checked in here, and then yeah, we got to get ready to land into Nashville here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. At approach, good evening, November 11816 at 16,000. Not sure if we're quite in your airspace just yet. We're just passing over the Livingston VOR.
Number 11816 Nashville approach. You're pretty far outside my airspace. Call again in, let's say, 5 miles.
Roger. We'll give you a call later. Oh man, look at my fuel. Holy moly. Did I not set fuel? Did I not, like... I think I set it, but did I end up with the fuel in there? Oh my gosh, this is going to be trouble, guys. This is going to be trouble. Well, you know what? I know I lifted these guys up, and I thought I pushed instantaneous fill, but oh boy.
There's a lot of conditions.
I wonder if I can make it. All right. Well, I've got a couple of fields that we can divert to if we need to. Oh boy, this could be interesting. Seems like this happened to me last time I flew this plane too. We're gonna find out, I suppose. 166 pounds of fuel. Anybody know how many gallons per hour this thing burns? Gallons per mile? All right, Peter Mooney, what do you got going on here? Are you bullying MG Glickman? You've always wanted MG BGT. Oh, you guys are talking cars here, huh? Instantaneous fill. I heard his wife is trying to get a divorce. I have no idea what you're talking about. Monster SD, did I say hey? How's it going? Good to see you. I so can't multitask. If you're expecting a streamer who can fly, talk to ATC, and interact with the chat, yeah, that's the guy you're just coming from. Well, here's what we're trying to do, folks. We're flying for the Virtual USA Flying Club's final event 2023. We departed from Chuck Yeager up here in Charleston, and we're heading down to Nashville. Of course, as you can see, the FS Reborn Meridian 500, and we've been fighting a headwind all day long. So I'm sure that's what threw me off. But yeah, I don't think I've calculated fuel very well. And so we may have a little bit of an emergency. And I'm glad I didn't descend. I'm kind of wishing I'd have stayed up at 240. But yeah, if we have to divert, like I say, we will. We've got some options, and good Lord. Could the research team quickly tell me what the best engine out glide speed for the Meridian 500 is? the cool thing about this plane is you can't even cheat, and you can't mid-air refuel. Darn realism. What are they thinking? Thank you, Fixie. And the other thing about this plane right now that's a little bit of an issue, you can't see them. They're hiding right now. Is we're fully loaded with passengers, and they know that I'm going to probably start strapping parachutes on them and chucking them out the window here pretty soon. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I did this last time too for some reason.
Alpha Golf Sierra 320, minor
Okay,
autopilot issues coming out of runway 20 right, checking in.
If you can't refuel, you better start heading for an alternate. Yeah, I know. Once you get that, right? That's what you're supposed to do.
Aircraft calling Nashville approach say again.
So what do you think? SRB? Would that be our way? That'd be our 70. Yeah, this is going down fast, isn't it? Boy, guys. Oh.
Your mic must be muted or something. I'm not hearing anything.
Minor autopilot issues coming out of runway 20 right.
I'm trying to figure out where
Can fly in the aircraft.
I'm doing. Here we go. SRB.
AGS 320.
SRB.
Positive rate of climb, we're good.
AGS 320, Nashville departure. Radar contact. It's a bit too much of a positive rate of a climb. You're supposed to maintain
SRB
4,000
Sparta.
I maintain 13,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna call in and.
Food direct Sammy.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it.
Maintain 13,000, direct Sammy.
All right, let me get Upper Cumberland. Okay, cool. At approach November 11816. We actually are packing enough fuel. I'm going to need to request a diversion to Kilo Sierra Romeo Bravo. Upper Cumberland.
11816. Unfortunately, that airport's outside my airspace.
All right. Sorry about that. I was looking forward to having you give me some ATC. If I can find some fuel, I'll come on in and give you some traffic there, Steven. Talk to you soon. Still outside of his airspace. Oh, it's not a controlled. All right, so let's do this. As you can tell, I'm not very good at this, but let's go here.
Do you not have Sammy in your FMC at all?
Going here. I'm going to go. All right, we're going to start.
And obviously, you must have just gotten a sim brief flight plan or something like that, and not even looked at any charts or anything like that. Recommend you do that in the future. Fly heading 080 vectors for Sammy.
There we go. Yeah. Whereas I did look at charts, I just didn't look at the fuel. Okay, so we need to go to heading mode. We are in heading mode. We're at 16,000 feet. We're gonna send ourselves direct to. Whoops. Direct to. What do we say? Kilo Sierra Romeo Bravo. Upper Cumberland Regional. Sounds like a great place to go. Activate that. Oh, got to go enter. Activate. We're going to go back to nav. And, okay, it's going to take us there. Now I got to figure out how far that is. Actually, I'm going to just do this in the meantime. Where are you, Upper Cumberland? Is this you right here? No. There it is. All right. Let's add you to the routes here. Oh my goodness, there we go. SRB. I'm struggling with this tool right now. We're just going to put this in manual. That'll change us up. All right, good deal. Now I can get a little bit of information here from the airport. So I am getting a weather report right now of winds are 280 at 3. Good visibility on the ground, but we are overcast 3,600. So I need looks like runway 22 is my choice. So what do I have? An RNAV for 22. Okay, very good. RNAV 22. I need to get down to Wotek at 4,400. That's kind of what I was looking for here. Stay tuned, you guys. Yeah, never a dull moment. That's right. Best glides 108. Thank you, Fixie. I know I could count on you. Up 4,400. And we're going to start, jeez. Actually, I'm going to do this. Let's go to procedures. Let's go to approach. We are going to change this up. Upper Cumberland. RNAV. GPS 22 LPV. We would love that. What'd I say? Wotek. Wotek it is. And I don't want to fly the course reversal there. No. And my barrows at this joint is a little bit higher. 1275. Okay. Looks good. And we are going to activate this approach. It looks like I'm a little closer than I think I am here. Yeah, we're definitely close. All right, so let's start down. How far am I from Wotek? I'm only 10 miles. Yeah, I might have to do some finagling here. I still have 133 gallons. So I'm not quite sucking fumes just yet. I'm getting close though. Whoops, yes indeed. Don't break the airplane. The good news is you have plenty of fuel. The bad news is you rip the wings off. Check gear. No, I'm not checking the gear just yet. In a minute, sister. All right. Engine loss in flight. Oxygen as required. Mic select. Yeah. Well, I'll be down below. I won't need oxygen. I'll be down below 10,000 in just a second. Airspeed 108. We go to power idle. And the cutoff lever is going to be to feathered. And we check and verify feathered. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of where we, yeah, okay, sounds good, sounds good. Will the gear go down without an engine? That's a good question. Let's not find out. Let's try not to find out. Okay, I'm still pretty high here, aren't I? Wotek, I need to be at 4,000. Yeah, I'm way too high. I'm gonna do a little 270 here. And let's make a radio call. Upper Cumberland Regional, November 11816 is a low fuel emergency. We are inbound. Currently 20 miles to the north of the field. We're going to do a little left-hand 360. We're descending 12,000. We're inbound runway. Which one? Runway 22. All right, so let's go back to heading mode. Let's do our 270, then we'll re-intercept. I got to get down to 4,000. The one good thing about idle descent is we're saving fuel. I'm not a complete dummy, just a mainly a dummy. I'll do anything for views, Downwind Sim. You know that. You know that. Shameless. Shameless I am. All right. I do have roads in the area too, if I need them. Lots of roads. This is not exactly a plane to put down in a field, although I bet there's some nice farm strips around here. Trying to find one, it would be a needle in the haystack. Yep, safety helmets, check. All right, there's we're through 8,000. I think if I turn and start heading back. $3,200 is actually the magic number because that's where we pick up the LPV here. So let's do that. I think we're good. We're going to turn back around here. Upper Cumberland Regional traffic, November 11816, is 20 north of the field. At 6,500, we're inbound runway 22, Upper Cumberland. All right, I'm going to try to get back on this and... if I can go back direct to Wotok again. Yeah, heck yeah. All right, so let's go back to nav mode so I can actually shoot this approach. And we will eventually get into flaps range, I promise. Pixie coming in with the facts. He's always had my back. He's always had my back. I can arm the approach at this point, I believe, as well. Yeah, we're going to be pretty close. We're supposed to be... actually, we're even a little bit low, honestly. 4,400. All right, let's arrest our descent just a little bit, get the speed down under control, and let's run through some approach checklists here. Fuel pumps need to go to manual. Ignition needs to go to manual. All these are fine. Taxi landing lights are coming on. Oh my gosh. No. Conti, no. Go away. Oh my gosh. Conti, you're catching me in the middle of a fuel emergency. This is the most embarrassing thing for a professional flight sim streamer aviation nerd. I didn't pack enough gas, dude. And so I'm trying to kill everybody in the FSR Meridian 500. But welcome in. How's it going, everybody? Stug, Fripplegoop, Geekle, G8 or G650er, Airborne Grizzly, Street OG. Hi guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. On this channel, we practice fuel emergencies in our favorite turboprop over the mountains of Tennessee. So that's where we are right now. Okay. Don't panic. This is the perfect time to panic. Where was I? Landing lights, fuel and balance. Yeah, we've been checking that fuel. It's getting there. It's in the red. If it's like Pappy's, right? 2 reds is good. Yeah. Conti, take care, brother. We'll see you later. Thank you for bringing your crew over. I appreciate it. Hey, I think I see the field. All right, so we are a little low right here, but we wanted to get ourselves down and into, you know, when you don't have a lot of fuel and there's a chance for an engine out, you want to get yourself as low as possible, right? That's pretty much by the POH. So yeah, here we are at 3,200. All right, I can start throwing flaps here at 160. I'm going to hold off, though, again, just in case I have to do a little bit of gliding. And at this point, I've pretty much committed myself to making the airfield or bust. There are a few highways, but it's going to be sketchier than all get out. Farmers Brown's field down there if I have to. This thing is not a stall bush plane, though, so don't panic, just jump out early. Yeah, crack the doors. Wasn't there? Isn't that the the guy that flies up and the missionary bush pilot guy? Isn't that part of his checklist? If something goes wrong, crack the doors before you go. Wrecked Ginger, you forgot to sub last time. Oh, hey, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for coming in. By the way, again, I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm not super interactive, but I'm in a little bit of panic mode here. But yeah, fat guy yellow shirt. So yeah. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be a little short. The only bad thing is just a little short of Rock. Are you calling me fat? Man, that hurts, dude. I'm gonna be a little short of getting into Nashville, which is where the event is concluding tonight. But I'm gonna still count myself as a completer because we put ourselves in harm's range. No, that's not exactly what's happening here. Hey, here comes the glide. That's a good thing. Oh boy, feel red. 100 pounds. I think we could have made it. We could have made it. No. It's all right, Rob. I have had a lot of pie over this break, so you know. I was hoping to fit into the size for the New Year's Day party, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, down we go. Yeah. Upper Cumberland Regional Traffic, November 11816, 5 mile final runway 22, Upper Cumberland. Okay, first notch of flaps coming out. I think we have enough fuel to make the runway, and we'll put the gear down. Wreck Ginger needs someone's help, having trouble getting an A in turns in training mode. And you've tried everything. Closest you can get is a B using the Thrustmaster joystick. You know, I think the key is just keep practicing, get repetitions, right? It's going to ultimately be muscle memory and you know, using the horizon as your reference and all. I mean, there's all kinds of different things I've read about. I've never done it in real life, obviously, but pretty much the standard the common theme in all of the tips that I've read about or watched on YouTube is you just got to keep practicing. You just got to keep after it and you'll get it. Okay, I'm looking for 85. So I'm a little bit fast here, but slowly bleeding off. I have one more notch of flaps if I want it, but I think we're just going to go right here. That should be fine. Okay, we're off the autopilot. And our trim is being funky, but yeah, we're dialed in a little bit better now. Gears down 3 green. Flaps are set. Lights are on. The fuel is short. This is the only part of this plane I don't really like. I think it's really has a strange sort of pitch tendency here. And it really bobs up and down a lot. And I'm going to be a little fast here, so I'll be down the road a bit, but beta should help me out. Let's get her down though first. Yeah, we're kissing the Whoa. I was meaning to go to beta. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. This is bad. I've got to go around. Yeah, it's a throttle quadrant mix-up. And Upper Cumberland Regional 11816 is going around. Okay, all I can do is just try to fly a pattern. I may not make it. I might mess this thing up and not make it. Yeah, so I have a little switch that I have bound that puts it into beta range, and it didn't work. So, all right, I'm on the climb. Upper Cumberland Regional 11816. We're going to stay in the pattern. Will be left-hand crosswind to downwind runway 22. Oh my gosh, yes. It will be tight. It will be tight. Oh, mama. Is better this than in the trees. Of course, maybe I'm just going to end up in a different set of trees. We still have 82 gallons, or 82 pounds. We're fine. We're fine. I know this car, honey. All right, there's the airfield. Okay. I'm going to keep 1 notch of flaps in, just keep our airspeed fairly low here, and our engine RPMs fairly low. Or I should say our torque fairly low. Alright, there we go. There's our field. Upper Cumberland Regional traffic 11816 is left downwind 22. Upper Cumberland. Alright. Fortunately for us, we've got good visibility. I don't think I am I don't think I'm 1,000 feet here. And pretty close, actually. Right there. Okay, let's pull back on the speed again. I'm looking for 85 for the ref. I'd like to be about 90 over the numbers if I could. So let's shoot for 100 on the base turn, 90 turn and final, 85 on the rollout here. Upper Cumberland traffic 11816 is left base 22. Upper Cumberland. Here we go. Oh, see that right there just is I don't think that's just, maybe it's just normal turbulence, I don't know, but it's just really a strange, odd sensation. Okay, there's the base turn. Upper Cumberland 11816 is turning final 22. Upper Cumberland Regional. All right, here we go. We got to get this. Kind of got to make this happen, guys. And we didn't get down to 90 like we, or 100 on the base like we wanted. So that's not good. Okay, gear coming down. Really hoping to be at about 90 on final here. Really fast. Holy cow, am I fast. There comes our speed. That's better. Ugh, now I'm low. Man, I am not putting on a clinic here today. Just keep it level, get the speed off, which is good. Back on the glide slope. There comes my glide slope. Okay, down we go. Again, I'm looking for 85 here. Let's see if we can get it on the ground. One way or another, we're going to have to be on the ground because we're about to run out of speed. All right, down now. There we go. There's beta range. That's what we needed last time, but manual braking. All right. Well, every so often, I guess it's good to practice a diversion like that. But I'm going to have to go back to the beginning of the stream and watch and see if what I had selected was in fact actually loaded into the aircraft. Upper Cumberland Regional Traffic, November 11816 is clear of runway 22. Because that should have been plenty of fuel for a 1 hour, 30-minute flight, what I had loaded in there. Oh well. We'll take a look at it. Thanks, Doug. Wasn't what we had planned initially, but again, it's... And I'm not a big, like, emergency guy. I'm not a pan guy, so, like, I don't like doing that stuff. It kind of makes me uncomfortable on the network to do stuff like that. But, yeah, it's okay to practice it once in a while. All right, let's get everything shut down here. And, all right, after landing, fuel pumps can go to auto. Actually, I can just do this. This can come off. This can come off. Gens, battery, leave that on. Pitot, stall heat, lights can come off. Heat can come off. And ECS can come off as well. That's off, that's off. And we'll go to idle cutoff here. I'll put you guys out of our misery. All right. Let's go to, can't go to the instant replay, unfortunately, but let's go take a look at, I'm just curious as to, all right, let's unload instant. Okay, everybody's off now. So now this is what I did last time. I had put my, I'd put my fuel up to whatever, about half here, and then I went to instant, to load instant, and well, it does show that it loaded in there. So my range is 496 miles. And the distance from, let's just double check here. Yeah, 307 miles. So like I should have had plenty of fuel there. Plenty of fuel. 470 miles, like an extra 170 miles worth of fuel. Perhaps I just ran it not for efficiency. Maybe the wind was a little bit of a factor. I don't know. All right, what do we have here? I've got Stug shared a link. I'm going to go check this link out here, and I appreciate that. Oh, the strange button. That's right. So. There you go. There you go. Well, you know what? That's okay. Keeps you on your toes. And every so often, like I said before, it's not bad to have a little emergency. But I think we're going to go ahead and we're just going to call it good right there. Yeah, I'm going to go check on my wife and see how she's feeling. So the one thing that we did all get, well, not all of us, but the grandkids were sick over break. So, they went ahead and shared with us. So anyway, all right. I think we need to, let's see. What do we have? Oh man, we've got all kinds of fantastic people to raid. I'm going to go raid somebody that we have not raided in a while. All right. We're going to go say hello to Blue Echo He is one of the very best helicopter pilots, sim helicopter pilots that I've ever seen. You're going to enjoy him. So please stick around and go check him out, even if it's just for a few minutes. And you won't regret it. And then in the meantime, let me close up shop here. Again, I want to thank Continuum very, very much for the big raid. Also want to say thank you to Sim Caesar for his raid, and Wash Rank. Also, man, we had all kinds of raids tonight. It was fantastic. Fantastic. Good fixins. Thanks for the 29 months. I appreciate that. Scotty DeHottie, Sim Caesar, thanks for 25 and also 29 months. And then House 75, thank you for the 100 cheer. But you guys, you got a level 1 hype train going for me tonight, and that was really cool. Oh, and my cameras have been so off. Hey, I'm down here. Pretty much a pro streamer. I might normally Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays at midnight Zulu. I might be doing something tomorrow. I'm on vacation. I don't have any plans just yet, but I might be doing something tomorrow. I'll let you know. After tonight, no one's going to want to come back and watch anyway, but what the heck. Let's go say hey to Blue Echo whenever I end up flying. First of all, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and a Happy New Year from Uncle Melvin. And anyway, cannot wait to fly with you again. We will see you very, very soon. God bless.